Welcome to another episode of Cooking with Tofu and Cid. I'm Cid, the Bear Pantry chef, and this is my ever-faithful assistant, Tofu. That's not sanitary, dude.
What?
Your hair, man. On today's episode, we're gonna... Seriously, that's the best you got, man?
What?
Today we're gonna be cooking a whiskey broiled steak over ramen noodles with a side of salsa corn.
Yeah, man!
But before we get started, we're gonna meet my partner in crime, Tofu. Tofu's your given name. How did you get a name like Tofu?
My mom was vegan.
Was. She's not anymore?
She died of starvation.
Oh. Crap, man. We're gonna start by rubbing our meat.
He said rubbing our meat.
Make sure your hands are clean, though. We're gonna let Tofu handle this one. We're gonna use the ramen seasoning as our rub. We'll set the noodles aside. We'll use them later. I prefer to use the chili flavor, cause like the beef flavor would be redundant.
I like to use both hands.
I'm gonna start with a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil. Best part, Jack Daniels. We use whiskey to flavor our steak. We don't condone substance abuse in any way.
No, man.
And then soy sauce. Gonna do about a 1/4 cup. Not too much of this is needed. And then, of course, Taco Bell fire sauce. Now, Taco Bell fire sauce is important to every recipe we do here at the Bear Pantry Kitchen. I want to do probably about 3 to 4 packets. Then we're going to whisk it gently with a fork. And then that should be ready to go. We're going to take our juices and we're going to pour it in with our abused steak. Thanks, Tofu.
No problem.
And then we're going to cover it with tin foil and put it in the oven to your liking. Now, I like my steak about a medium rare, so I'm going to put it in for about 10 to 12 minutes. Make sure your oven's preheated to about 425 degrees. Now, while the steak was cooking, I boiled the ramen noodle. What we're going to do is drain it of all its water and serve the steak on top. Hey, Tofu, that steak should be ready by now. Now, this is a super quick meal. No one should starve to death while waiting for this to be done.
Hey, my mom.
We finish this dish off by laying the steak over the ramen noodles, and we spoon on its own juices.
Yeah, man.
And then I've added a side of salsa corn, which is a can of corn, diced jalapenos, and of course, Taco Bell fire sauce. So that's the whiskey broiled steak over ramen noodles. Join us next week as I make a flaming Cheeto encrusted chicken breast with a Taco Bell fire sauce reduction.
Yeah, man.
Yeah! This is my ever faithful assistant, Tofu. No, you don't.
Okay.
Today we're gonna be cooking,
What are we cooking?
Cut? We'll handle this one.
I like both hands.
That's later. Today we're gonna start, let's take that back. And then we're gonna serve it on top of the steak on top of it. Cut.